Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the top left side as the Plague Marine, we have Red Crown555. Spawn as the Brother Captain, we have Autumnflame. Spawn as the Hive Tyrant, we have aZmodai. Spawn as the Red Brother Captain, we have Afeat. As the Plague Champion, Claw. As the Demon Hunter, we have Critical32. Also, we do have triple Inquisitor Stormtrooper opener for the Brother Captain. We've got Chaos Marines, no second heretic for the Plague Champion, and we do have Strike Squad into nothing at the moment as well. For the High Time, we've got Termagant into Termagant. For the Brother Captain, we've got Inquisitor Stormtroopers into Strike Squad, nothing extra. And for the Plague Champion over here, Heretics into Chaos Marines. So no additional assets. Why? Please give me one moment. My cursor's not locked to the screen. Sometimes alt-tabbing, bring it back up. There we go. Much better. Now my cursor's locked to the screen. We do have the Inquisitor Stormtroopers receiving quite a bit of fire there from the Tactical or from the Chaos Marines and from the Plague Champion. We got his teammates, Brother Captain, is going to advance forward. Inquisitor Stormtrooper, or no, that's his Brother Captain and his Inquisitor Stormtroopers. We got a nice little ritual right there, trying to get these forces some extra health regen. Brother Captain's just charge on forward. Inquisitor Stormtroopers using the Brother Captain as a decoy, basically. And Brother Captain does get a nice hit there onto the Plague Champion. Brother Captain will be tying up the Plague Marines right there, or the Chaos Marines, as he's Heretics going to be detonating a model relatively soon. Over here, you got the Inquisitor Stormtroopers engaging the Chaos Marines, trying to force back, and the Brother Captain, it sounds awfully familiar, is engaging each other, trying to tie it up in melee. Over here, you have, looks like the Strike Squad chasing down the Plague Champion, and Chaos Marines trying to support them as well. Over here, we got the Hive Tyrant receiving quite a bit of damage right there, and the Hormagaunts are ripping apart these generators, so one generator will quickly go down. Nice early little pick there for blue. Strike Squad is advancing forward. We'll see a bit of fire from these Termagants. They don't have the Toxin Sack ability just yet. Notice the Brother Captain does get forced back. And the Inquisitor Stormtroopers has already fallen back and get reinforced now. You have one Sergeant Research. Brother Captain's trying to engage these forces here. Heretics could try detonating one of the models that gets him. Now, if here, it looks like the Inquisitor Stormtroopers are capturing at this point as well. We got a ritual activating there, getting some nice health regen, but looks like he does fall back to the Chaos Marines. We just got upgraded, the Eternal War upgrade. And we do got the Plague Champion in heavy cover right there. The Chaos Heretic could activate a ritual there to give the Plague Champion some extra health regen. And does throw a grenade there, but does retreat back before the knockback happens. So we do have a Strike Squad and Interception Squad over for the Demon Hunter. The Inquisitor Stormtroopers over here as well. These Inquisitor Stormtroopers are falling back away from the Chaos Marines. We've got a nice little ritual there as well, getting some nice little health regen. We've got two Chaos Marines for the Plague Champion. Over here, looks like the Inquisitor Stormtroopers are forced back. And we've got some Noise Marines as well. Noise Marines receive a bit of fire there. Inquisitor Stormtroopers are advancing forward, getting some good damage there onto the Chaos Marines. Over the right side, we got the Hive Tyrant and his forces advancing forward. We got Strike Squad, Interceptor Squad, Inquisitor Stormtroopers, and the Demon Hunter for defense. And we got the Hive Tyrant now charging on forward. God has upgraded the extended carrier case armor there. Toxin Sack does connect with the Strike Squad and on the Interceptor Squad. Got some sort of cast there from the Demon Hunter, and it is the Emperor's Torch. Getting some good damage resistance there for his own forces. Hormagaunts squads falling back. The Termagant squads are getting hit by the Demon Hunter and by the Strike Squad. Strike Squad needs to fall back. Now just remain the Demon Hunter there. We have a Ravener Brood deployed out as well. Getting a nice volley onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's now fully withdrawing. Should be able to skip out of there without going down. Got the Strike Squad and Interceptor Squad in this region. And then Inquisitor Stormtrooper trying to support the Hive Tyrant. Inquisitor Stormtroopers here behind some heavy cover. Interceptor Squad does teleport forward, trying to tie up the Ravener Brood up in melee. Got some special attacks there from the Interceptor Squad. Hydrant does charge forward, trying to tie up the Inquisitor Stormtroopers up in the melee. As well, the Inquisitor Stormtroopers engaging the Interceptor Squad now. Ravener Brood does fall back, doesn't drop any models, while the Strike Squad does drop a model. And the Hydrant could have turned around, got some more melee hits there, but did not. We have the Heretics pursuing the Interception Squad now. Now the generators are being bashed once again. Blue's been doing a good job bashing some generators, but I haven't seen what Red has been doing to their opponent's generators. We do have a Blood Crusher deployed by the Red Plague Marine. Got all the players going for tier 2 now. Looks like the Red Plague Marine went for fast tier 2 and shoot Blood Crusher. The Highfront has not researched tier 2 just yet, or started researching. Noise Marines now pushing way forward. We got the Heritage Squad advancing forward as well. Plague Marines see a bit of fire there. And these Chaos Marines are falling back away from the Brother Captain. Doesn't anyone the models there, trying to overrun the Inquisitor Stormtroopers. This one does get snared by the Noise Marine as well. This one may throw out a frag grenade, does throw a frag grenade there, getting some of those Heretic models. Up here, Red's advancing forward. We're going to see some generator bashing now over here. Strike Squad and Interceptor Squad advancing forward, trying to get some good damage there onto the power generator. And it looks like the Interceptor Squad is trying being upgraded to with their Justicar upgrade, but will take a bit of time to get tier 2 research. Interceptor Squad does fall back there. The Strike Squad, all these forces are falling back now, barring his teammates, Plague Marine and Chaos Marines. Plague Marine, when you fall back, does fall back there. Heritage captured the power point, and the Heritage Squad could detonate one of the models before falling back. Chaos Marines do have a bit of distance there, but they can't really stand and fight because they're going to get overrun very quickly. In fact, the Interceptor Squad can always teleport them if they stand and fight. There's a teleport there, actually, knocking back the Plague Marine, or not Plague Marine, Chaos Marine. Blood Crusher now charging into some mix over here. Try and tie up these forces up in melee. Looks like there's a grenade that's thrown onto him, a stun grenade, but looks like it only partially slows down, not a really good slowdown. I try and advancing forward, trying to get some good hits there. We'll see some fun. Nope, that was not his squad. We got a full tree coming out here by Red. Blood Crusher see a bit of fire there. May need to fall back sooner rather than later. So he want to make sure he doesn't go down. So we do have a ritual here, that, and since it's class as damage, it gets extra health regen, 13 health regen. Raveners, getting some good damage there, multiple generators going down for Red. Great ritual there, has so far been uncontested there. We do have the Plague Marine been upgraded to Icon Nurgle, and we do have the Plague Fist. That's the strike ability right there. And now we do have the Fear ability right there. We've got now seeing some melee hits there from the Plague Champion. We've got the Demon Hunter utilizing has been fully upgraded with the Force Glaive, Emperor's Torch, and the Tome of Tranquility. Ravener Brood's falling back. Ravener Brood's down 17 health, so potentially could go down, but teleport forward, going for the Ravener Brood, was unable to go for the Ravener Brood. Ravener Brood, I was actually at 5 health before I clicked on it, so maybe that handgun fire, not necessarily handgun, but their secondary fire could have potentially wiped out if they got a couple more shots off onto it. The Tyrant Guards advancing forward, trying to deal with these Chaos Marines. Got multiple Tyrant Guard now deployed out by the Hive Tyrant. I guess he needs a lot of guards. Got a health regen aura right there. Got a Grey Knight Dreadnought being upgraded for Plasma Cannon now. We also got some Plague Marines as well as Noise Marines in this area. This area could lose its generators. Now we got the Grey Knight Dreadnought. Also gets a pair of bolters there as well. Good hit there from the Plague Marine. Multiple generators will go down. He's trying to hit these other forces. Plasma Cannon does fire. Doesn't have any sound effect charge up there, but there is a brief charge up time. Dreadnought are seeing quite a bit of fire. This is supported by a lot of Quicksilver Stormtroopers been repaired up quite quickly. Oxmode's own brother captain right there. And the Blood Crusher still is receiving much needed health regen. Plus we got a Marcus Zinch upgrade over here. Trying to make his advance forward, trying to overrun these forces. We do got, of course, I've got the strike squad and the interceptor squad there. Ravener Brood says hello, and now it's like, didn't say hello close enough. Conversion beamers has been sent up. We've got 2 conversion beamers on the permutation spots. Emperor's Torch right there. Hive Tyrants, Hive Guards are seeing quite a bit of fire there. We've got a stun grenade or a snare grenade there onto the Hive Tyrant. Iron Guard needs to fall back and completely sap of energy, so it's unable to halt Burrow and Nargis health regen. We've got the Just Guard stomping his way forward. One of the Tyrant Guards do in fact go down as the Hive Tyrant's falling back as well. Blood Crusher and Tyrant Guard fighting it out, but thanks to Conversion Beamers, the Blood Crusher is able to win out that fight. Get wounded, but is able to win out no problem. Brother Captain here is only down to 2 Quicksilver Stormtroopers. Lost the Grey Knight Dreadnought. Sorry I missed that. May have been from the Plague Marine. There's a Dread Knight carcass there. So had it been from the Plague Champion and from the Plague Marines. Good stun right there from the Plague Marine. Except squad teleports forward. And we also now have the Armor Pestilence there, getting the Aura Decay knockback ability. Plague Marine does fall back in time. Good detonation there, forcing back the strike squad. Conversion Beamers now engaging these power generators, getting some good damage in there. Synapse Generator does go down. Plague Marine and Plague Champion are getting some good damage there. It does force back both these squads. The Brother Captain does not have a whole lot of force there. And he may lose another squad there, down to pitiful amounts of health. So much so I can't even click on them. There it goes. It actually has 2 models left with 28 HP. These generators will be bashed there. Red's making a flank there of his Chaos Marine there. Got both Chaos Marines advancing forward. One's upgraded with the plasma gun, the other one's not currently unupgraded. We got the Aura Decay right there being activated now. Blood Crusher's advancing forward, and now we've got the Quicksilver Stormtroopers advancing forward as well. Gets a good damage onto the Noise Marines force the back. Plague Marine does find a missile hit there onto the Blood Crusher, and now we do have a Perpetration Squad for the Brother Captain. And that is a Chaos Predator now to put out in the field. They're fighting against a lot of melees, anti-armor melee. So they may, a mark of the Nurgle Chaos Predator wouldn't be half bad. Either Nurgle or Khorne. Khorne's always good. But in this case, Nurgle may be a bit better. Chaos Predator making his advance, does force back these squads. Quite a bit of force coming on the way forward, trying to engage these forces and being upgraded to the mark of Nurgle now. Ravener Brood burrows away, trying to avoid this engagement. There's getting a nice spare stun there. Emperor's Torch has been cast on down. It's going to be a very, very nasty melee fight there. I have no idea who's going to win. It's got a lot of melee force from both sides in this mix. I think Red's going to win out. Blue's falling back up his forces. I think there may have been a squad wipe there. It's hard for me to tell. Do have the strike squad. Oh, maybe just got really wounded. Good stun grenade there. Blood Crusher makes some mix. Or receives some hits there. Get a force stun retreat there. The terror ability. Good is there onto the Blood Crusher. Receiving quite a bit of damage right there. And it looks like the Brother Captain does in fact go down right there. Predator goes down as well. I was not paying attention. Maybe from those conversion beamers. Blue has 2 heroes down. Red still has all 3 of their heroes up. We do now have, for the Hive Tyrant, just Gene Stealers and a Ravener Brood. Ravener Brood is getting quite wounded from that Blood Crusher. Blood Crusher is still alive and almost at level 3. Getting some much needed health regen from that ritual. Plague Champ is advancing forward. Of course, we have the Icon Nurgle getting some good damage over time there, as well as the Plague Strike there. Great knockback there as well. And it looks like the Gene is trying to camouflage away. And they do get terrored right there. While making it back in their way, trying to deal with this Chaos Marine who are just trying to engage in melee. That Chaos Marine, what is going on with the Chaos Marine? That Chaos Marine has entirely sergeants. Or they switched over to their bolters. They all put out chainswords. I was a bit confused about that. I think that's something a little bit special. The Chaos Marines, they can pull out chainswords like that. But I just noticed all of them had their chainswords out. That was actually an ability they could cast, wasn't it? I must be going crazy though. Strike Squad over here and Conversion Beamer. Nothing really much going on over here. We got a nice little flank there. Terminator Librarian does get forced on back. And now we've got the Terminator, Chaos Terminator trying to pursue the Terminator Librarian. Gain some damage on this retreat. Bring it down to 20-something health. But it looks like he will manage to escape on out there. Bloodletter's maybe trying to teleport forward right there. I'm not sure what, though. We've got a nice knockback there. The Brother Captain's upgraded with the Nemesis Diamond Hunt Hammer. Also upgraded with the Mantle of Terra and the Bulwark. This Brother Captain forces does fall back entirely with maybe the Diamond Hunter there. Nice little ritual there. Needs the Blood Crusher more health. Another health regenerating ritual there as well. Terminators are facing forward, trying to get some good damage on it. Now here the Bloodletters going to be eyeing to eat the generators. They're stealing the blue genes of the generators. The Blood Crusher is going to come over here and try to stop them. Blood Crusher does do the charge forward, knocking them down, allowing these other forces buy them time to get the other forces engaged. Ravener Brood is not retreating back, they're just jumping away over here. And just trying to avoid fire, trying to keep it on the front line. You have Tier 3 being researched by the Diamond Hunter. Tier 3 is being researched by the Brother Captain Plague Champion, and soon to be by the Hive Tyrant. While the right side has Tier 3, except for the Diamond Hunter, who has some researching. Looks like the Diamond Hunter is being upgraded to armor of Damnation.
Moving to cover. We are losing a requisition point to the enemy.
Coastal Stormtrooper will need to fall back. Right now, it's not going to do much. It will take forever to deal with that power node. These forces are pushing way forward, getting some good damage there onto the Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers do fall back. And the Hive Tyrant has been upgraded with the Crushing Claws, a heavy melee. We got the Terminator Librarian activated cast there. We got the Diamond Hunter in the mix as well. The Armor of Damnation increases max HP by 200, energy by 50, and regen by +1. Improved time terror ability and tempest ability. Terminator Library does get a nice little cast there. We got the time of terror ability right there, getting some good damage. He's running to fall back to those Gene Stealers. Does fall back now. Hive Tyrant now seeing quite a bit of fire. We've got the Ravener Brood now engaged as well. The Hive Tyrant does in fact go down. And the Ravener Brood will retreat back, but receive quite a bit of damage on the retreat. Over here we have the Interception Squad and Strike Squad advancing forward. Engineers gonna make their way forward as well, trying to protect these generators. Red has less VPs, but Blue's one's currently counted down. So Squad does teleport forward. Got the nice little cast there as well. The Gene Seals being stunned. They're having trouble moving around. They're getting ripped apart. Does force back the Gene Seal as well. Permutations or Deception Squad may get fully wiped there. Receiving lots of fire. Down to as little as 5 health, but does manage to escape on out there. Premier Library does activate a nice cast there. Good knockback there from the Brother Captain. And I do have Grey Knight Dreadnought deployed out by Blue Team and being upgraded with the Dreadnought Claw. Chaos Marines falling away from these forces. And getting some good hits there. The Chaos Marine squad does fall back entirely. Red has a VP here, and they can't be losing forward to lose this point. Good stun right there, getting some good damage all across the line as well. The Plague Champion is forced to fall back as well. And Plague Champion will escape on back out of there. We do have some Chaos Terminators deployed out by the Plague Champion. They do have an upgrade of the Lightning Claw as well. Should be very effective versus the various infantry forces here. They're just running away. Perhaps they just won't have some escort. Chaos Marine has been fully reinforced. Needs perhaps the Aspiring Champion. Oh yeah, I could zoom out a little bit more. Oops. Oh well. Do now have a Chaos Predator being deployed out by the Plague Champion. The Plague Champion already has his Chaos Predator. There's another Mark of Nurgle.
Make way. A vehicle is coming through.
And now it looks like the Tyranid player is bringing out a Swarm Lord. Has plenty of requisition. Team Blue Team has plenty of requisition. Only person that has resources stored up on the Red Team is the Plague Champion. Got some Paladins now put out by the Brother Captain, but Mina gets snared there by the cast. Lots of fighting going on right here. Got more and more of the cast going on. A lot of damage right there across both sides. The Paladin squad's getting severely damaged so far. Grenades do jump on forward, knocking back these forces, forcing back some of those forces as well. Paladins are still up and going. The Chaos Terminators are being pursued by the Blue Team. And now have the Swarm Lord make its way forward. The Chaos Terminators receive quite a bit of fire. They just made one teleport out of there. The Kings actually do a retreat order. Now got this Chaos Predator here, currently unupgraded. Who's asking for our cap? Or no, that's red. And going for our Zinch variant. The Zinch variant is probably a good idea with the Swarm Lord and the other Chaos Predator out in the field. Now we've got the Tyranna formation being activated now. Lots of damage going to come on forward. The Terminators could potentially go down. The Terminators get knocked around. Receive a lot of fire there. So does the Predator. Terminator squad needs needs to run back home, get healed and reinforced. Swarm Lord now seeing a bit of fire right there. But it is going to make his withdrawal there. We've got the Demon Hunter now trying to tie it up in melee. We've got quite a bit of damage on the Swarm Lord. Version Bear is constantly firing away. This could be a dead Swarm Lord there. Chaos Predator is charging forward, trying to deal with that Swarm Lord. And that Swarm Lord's almost going down. Will likely go down to the... Yep, does go down the Chaos Predator. Red has a VP capture in their favor, and they're making the margin shrink down. And now we've got a Carnifex being pulled out by the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant's lost a lot of stuff. So has the Brother Captain. They don't have a whole lot remaining, but the Plague Champion has a pretty sizable force right now.
Victory point
Over on the left side, you got the Chaos Marines. You see a bit of fire there. They're falling back now. Now we got a Chaos Terminator squad to pull out by the other Plague Champion. This one's been upgraded with auto cannons. Is that an Orbital Strike? It does teleport forward. First Orbital Strike is going to land directly on those two squads there. Got a Ritual here being activated as well. Getting some much needed health to regen. Those forces starting to get overran. Good hits there. And it does actually take out that Predator tank there. You got a Baltimore Razorback there firing away with his general purpose guns. Heretic squad does fall back, and looks like he does manage to save the Heretic squad there. Got the Chaos Terminators getting tied up in melee thanks to these Interception squad and getting slowed down right there. In fact, since Terminators cannot do a retreat order, they cannot exactly, well, retreat out of that. They have to teleport out of there. And Terminators do in fact go down there. Looks like red team's asking for VPs to be captured out. Artifacts have been upgraded to the Venom Cannon. Mortimer Razorback is still skirmishing around. Red's Chaos Terminators engaging the Hive Tyrant up in melee. The Mortimer Razorback is seeing lots of fire there from the Venom Cannon of the Hive Tyrant. Down to 14 health. So many things can actually kill that off, no problem. Venom Cannon's not hitting some of the Conversion Beamer of the Perpetuation Squad. The Stormtroopers will fall back up the Heretic squad trying to overrun the... that did say alive there. I thought that was Carcass. Conversion Beamers won't be forced them back from the Terminator squad. Paladin squad advanced forward, trying to tie up the Chaos Terminators of the melee. We do got another Chaos Predator deployed on out. Being upgraded to the Mark of Corn right now. Blue's trying to capture this VP now. Fragmentation squad are seeing quite a bit of fire there. The Conversion Beamer does go down. Going for Grey Knight Dreadnought now. Bit of incohesion going on. Both players' armies are relatively similar. Blue does have a slight advantage, but Red's VPs are counting down quickly. Got a Ritual being activated right there. We've got the Predator tanks advancing forward. We have a Plasma Cannon Dreadnought there. Mortimer Razorback still needs some repairs. Got a good hit there onto the Plague Marine there. We've got a nice channel there onto these forces, slowing them down. Artifacts trying to engage these forces. We do have the Blastmaster firing away against these forces. Got the Chaos Portal put out by, looks like the blue Plague Champion. These forces getting knocked around a bit right there, and got another Chaos Portal deployed out by the other Plague Champion as well. Two Baltimore Razorbacks have been deployed on out. And the Demon Hunter is now being pursued. We got the Plague Champion charging on forward. Activating a nice little stun right there. We got a Capillary Tower being deployed out by Blue as well. Baltimore Razorback in pursuit. Red is down to the last 5 tickets, and I don't see any way for them to get one decaptured anytime soon. Nice channel there, and that is the end of the replay. This is aZmodai saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.